Now I told you that this endocrine system functions through hormones. So all to do with endocrine system is to do with hormones. Now hormones, what are hormones? So hormones basically are chemical agents. Okay, so chemical agents which facilitates the activity of endocrine system. Now what is the basic function of the endocrine system? The basic function, mainly two functions. So the first function, the most important function, is maintenance of internal environment. Maintenance of internal environment, more specifically the biochemical environment around the cell. So biochemical environment in the cell, the chemistry around the cell, like the pH or the glucose levels, calcium levels. So the maintenance of that is done by the endocrine system. And the second important function of endocrine system is growth and development. So these functions are carried out by the hormones, which is released by the endocrine system or endocrine glands. The glands release the hormones, and these hormones, they're basically chemical agents which carries out the main important function of endocrine system, which is maintenance of the internal environment, mainly the biochemical environment around the cell, as well as growth and development. Now this chemical agents, how is it able to maintain the internal environment? Now hormones are, I said, are chemical agents. These chemical agents are released by endocrine glands. Once they are released by the endocrine glands, they go through the body fluids, they reach the target tissue. Now it is in the target tissue that these hormones can bring about their effect. Okay, so the hormones, they are chemical agents, they are released by the endocrine glands and they reach a target tissue. Now why does this hormone, it doesn't affect the other tissues and only affects the target tissue? This is because the target tissue has an important substance which is attached to it, which is called as the receptor. Now receptors will bind with the hormone, and once hormone binds with the receptor, it can undergo a conformational change which can stimulate another cascade of reaction and bring about the effects of hormone. So the hormone is produced by the endocrine gland. These chemical agents, they are released into blood and body fluids. Through the blood and body fluids, they reach the target tissue, which is situated elsewhere in the body. Now the hormone can be released from one particular gland which is present in the head, whereas the target tissue can be elsewhere in the leg or in the muscle, in any part of the body. So this hormone will reach through the blood to the target tissue, and it is effective only in the target tissue because the target tissue has the receptors.